I've been thinking about making this channel for a little while, only because I watched some other channels and it didn't feel super real to me. So I decided that today I got a good enough laptop. I didn't have any more excuses not to. So I'm a mom as of about 13 months ago. I figured I could share some things about being an average mom, an average day, an average person. So I watched some videos on YouTube of other moms sharing their experiences with the world, and they looked darn good. Their house looked darn good. And I thought, who are you people? That is not any mom I know. I can tell you, this is my house. And this is my face. I figured what I would share for my first video would be my overall experience of becoming a mom. So the pregnancy didn't start off awesome. I got laid off from my job within the first trimester, which really put a damper on everything, and struggled to find another job, but did, thankfully, and actually a really good job I found. And that job actually gave me 100% paid sick time and allowed me to financially be good to go after having him. But really, that first initial trimester was, I would say it was hard, and it kind of just made everything else go downhill. Throughout the pregnancy, because of some complications previously, I had to be on blood thinners, so I got to take shots every single day, and that kind of sucked, which I'll have to do any other one, so that's just what it is. It's not really a big deal, but it sucked having to do that every single day. I am in the fitness industry, and so dealing with the body changes was actually really hard. In fact, I bet majority of people would say, what are you talking about? I mean, I gained 30 pounds through the pregnancy, and so I'm sure people would say, you're being ridiculous. But to me, it was really hard. I have been very self-conscious about my weight for a really long time, and so I was at a point where I was looking good. I thought I was looking good. I ran a half marathon. I was lifting a lot. I was looking awesome, and then I got pregnant, and I was just so stressed, and to me, I just looked like it was overall, I would say it was okay. I hear a lot of moms be like, oh my god, I love being pregnant, so amazing. Oh my baby, oh my god, I'm being pregnant. Oh my god, I hated finding clothes. I hated wearing clothes. I hated just walking around like a toad. I hated shopping. There's no good places to find clothes. If you people say there's great places to find clothes, there's not. Motherhood, where I live, Motherhood is too expensive. I wouldn't be in those clothes anymore. Target selection was barf. Gap no longer sells pregnancy items. So I felt like I had a really hard time finding clothes and ended up wearing one pair of pregnancy leggings the majority of the time. Those things are probably disgusting now, even after washing them, because I wore them all the time. I don't know. It was just okay. I didn't feel just super amazing. In fact, we didn't even put together the furniture for his room until the day before I was induced. So, and I got induced a week before my due date just due to the blood clot stuff. They just wanted to be super safe, and so I got induced. And so that night, at 39 weeks, we were putting together the chair and the crib. So we really waited to the last minute. And so the next day we went in, and got there at 7. I got induced at 9. I went into active labor around 11:30. Now, let me back up and say I am not someone who went through a all natural as soon as I walked in the door, I said, when is the epidural? I'll get it now, if it helps. So I was not afraid to ask for that. So I got induced at 9, active labor at 11. I had the epidural not long after that. I'd say an hour or two, maybe half an hour after that. And then it was great. It was smooth sailing. Oh my gosh. It was awesome. I was just sitting there, I was laying there, and my parents came in, and they were there for a little bit. And at that point, I had only been about 2 centimeters along, and maybe an hour or so after that, they said, we want to do some practice. We just want to see where you're at and do some practice pushes. And so I asked my parents to step out, and they stepped out of the room, and they said, okay, let's get some 2 practice pushes. And they said, oh, nope, you need to stop practicing because baby's head is coming. Baby's head is coming. What? It was just a 2 centimeters. Now apparently I'm like at 9 and baby's head is coming after 2 pushes. So we actually waited 15 minutes for the doctor to come in the room and get ready and everything. And then he said, push again. I pushed again. Apparently head was out. And I pushed maybe 1 or 2 more times, and baby was on my chest. And it happened so fast that I don't know that I was expecting it. And baby was there, and I was crying. I looked at my husband. He was crying. This is what I looked like the whole time. So I had him about 5 pushes, and the longest part of delivery was the doctor getting his clothes on. And I know some people are like, oh my God, that's ridiculous. I was in labor for 20 hours. That's what I was expecting. Expecting to be in labor forever. But I think because I stayed super active through the entire pregnancy, I was teaching my fitness classes, like 6 classes a week. So I was super active the whole time. And so I would chalk it up to being really active. And I plan to do the same for next babies. I mean, the part that hurt the worst was when they're pushing everything out. Ugh, that sucked. That was gross. And in the hospital was all right. It's to be as good as it could be expected. I had a little boy, and so everything that comes with having a boy, we did, and came home. And I was worried that I would struggle with postpartum, and I did. I did struggle with it. I see, like I said, a lot of posts and a lot of videos of other moms just in love with their baby and in love with being a mom, and I did not love it. I did not feel much attachment to him, and I felt terrible about that. I was terrified. I was in a mom group on Facebook where literally everything they said was, if you do this, your baby's gonna die. I'm like, what? So I was terrified that he would just spontaneously stop breathing. And so he was sleeping in his bassinet next to the bed, and I have really bad eyesight and wear glasses at night, and I had my glasses on all the time, and basically I just stared at him all night. So on top of the postpartum, I was having this major sleep deprivation and really struggling with breastfeeding. I mean, like, mondo struggling. It was terrible. Eventually, I probably struggled for about a month, and eventually we switched to formula. And I would say within a week, I was full circle. I was totally better. And so, I mean, just long story short, my advice to any soon-to-be moms going through this, sure, breast is best for some until it becomes a detriment between you and your baby. I was a different mother after I stopped breastfeeding or attempting to breastfeed, and it made the world difference. And not so long after that, I felt everything coming back. I felt like myself again, and I felt great. I felt good. And that would be my advice, is just, 1, don't belong to a mom group that scares you about everything. Half of them experiences are not going to be yours. They love to give you their 2 cents, like I love to do. But the expense of what they're doing is scaring people. If you follow the ABCs of having a baby, not having anything in their crib, what are the ABCs of having a baby? Alone, I don't know. I can't remember. Just ask family and friends, or just go on your best instinct. Just do what feels right. Don't kill yourself over it. It's 2019. Like, the formula will be okay. You'll be fine. He'll be fine. She'll be fine. It'll be fine. And when you stop breastfeeding, your husband can help. Your significant other can help. Other people can help you. You don't have to sit there and just have somebody just on you all the time. Other part of it, okay, this has nothing to do with anything, but I discovered as soon as I had the baby, I had the tiny baby around me, I had random people coming up to me and say, "Are you breastfeeding?" Like, not like, "Oh, so cute," or "Oh, hello," or no. "Are you breastfeeding?" I don't know you. I'm in public. I don't know you. I feel like that's the equivalent of coming up to someone and saying, "Hey, that little thing sucking on your titties." Would you say that to somebody? No. No, you wouldn't. You would not say that. No. I don't know what people, like, they apparently go insane as soon as they see a baby and a new mom. Like, asking you the most personal question you've ever seen. No. Did you have a episiotomy? I did. What, 50 years? Like, what are you talking about? Lady? Get away from me. And the fact that you have to put like a sticker on your car seat to ask people not to touch your baby that you don't know. Why are you touching my baby? Who are you? I don't know. Maybe this YouTube video will suck. Maybe no one wants to hear from a real mom with no makeup on. I haven't washed my hair in 2 days. And that has nothing to do with having a baby. It just has everything to do with the fact that I didn't want to do it. Or someone whose house isn't perfect. So this is my first video. That's my first experience of being a mom. That's a little bit of my story. I plan to talk more about the things that I feed my son, our experience with getting a helmet. He is almost 14 months now, just our general experience with him. Maybe this will go good, maybe it won't. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. Whatever. At least I'm trying, right? Right? Who knows? So I decided to call my channel Midwest Mediocre Mom because I'm not by any means an amazing mom. I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like I'm not old enough to be a mom at 29. I feel like I have no life experience, I feel like. Nothing has equipped me to be a mother, and I guess every single day. And if you're that kind of mom too, then maybe you'd want to subscribe. Yeah, it's my first video, but more to come. So let's give it a shot. Midwest Mediocre Mom. I'm gonna go be more mediocre over there. See you later.